What's up, y'all? Vince Ryder here. And yes, of course I saw the Game Awards. What you think this is? This video is highly about it. Oh, sorry, I mean Nintendo Direct. See, I'm trying to get used to recording and gaming at the same time. The Game Awards is actually in a few months at this point. But no, I saw the Nintendo Direct. And I did make predictions yesterday, so I'm doing that right now. So this is kind of like the new series itself that I'm trying to get used to, so I can talk about other things that are happening that are pretty up there. But yeah, let me just try to perfect my gameplay at the same time. Talk to y'all. So Nintendo Direct, it happened really early in the morning. Listen, some people, I know this one YouTuber. Okay, I'm not gonna name names. She wakes up at freaking 7, 6. I don't know how do people do that. How do people are so happy yet they are it's so freaking early in the morning. Where do you get this damn energy? And here's the thing, I wake up the most late because I'm here in California time and everyone else is already awake while I wake up at 10 because I got nowhere else to go. What's the point of me waking up early in the first place? But Japan just decided hey, we're just gonna just show this out of nowhere. And the thing is that it's kind of hilarious when I was going around trying to see the Nintendo Direct without getting spoiled. I was covering my hand of everything from thumbnails to things, the subscriptions I have from I couldn't open anything except for the Nintendo YouTube channel and checked out all the games there, and I watched the whole Nintendo Direct. And here is my my 2 cents of just the whole entire Direct. So pretty much with the amount of games coming out, or the stuff that I got right, I guarantee I didn't get a lot right. There's a lot of stuff that I predict that just was not there. I mean, I did say something about Lego Horizons, and I predict that, so I was correct. And can I just say this? And I just want to get to my whole list and stuff like that, which I don't even remember. Maybe I might remember some, like the ones that I'm about to say right now. There is no Mario and Sonic Olympics game. That's kind of strange. So I'm guessing it's not going to be on that. I bet they're going to announce it at some other point. But yeah, what's going on? No one. The Olympics is not a big deal, which I kind of notice. It is not a big deal this year, which is kind of sad to think about. I'm where the heck is the Sonic and Mario Olympics, or whatever you may call it, Nintendo Olympics? I don't freaking know. But it's supposed to happen. Every 4 years of the Olympics time, there was supposed to be a new game for it, and it's from Nintendo. And where the heck did that go? Did they just decide not to do it or something? I don't know what's happening in that end, but yeah, I don't see any. But yeah, I have my list of games that I pretty much saw there. I don't know if I have to get through all of them, but I guess I'll just talk about the ones that are the main highlights that I found pretty interesting. One of them was Super Mario and Luigi. That one looks it's a new game in the Mario and Luigi franchise. I thought it was a remake. And by the way, there was a lot of remakes, remasters, and stuff like that in this Direct. It was a good mix of just games that are continuing. I feel like Nintendo's really cashing in people's nostalgia for the most part. And pretty much that's what I witnessed throughout this whole entire Direct, is that it's literally the announcements are people that probably remembered. And I find that, interesting. Okay, I guess there is a new game here. I was oh, what's this? I didn't know we were going to get a new something like this, from, what we had years ago or something like that. This franchise is still going. And you know what I'm talking about because I'm about to get to in a minute. But yeah, a new Mario and Luigi game. And I feel like there's enough games that pretty much centers around the universe of, Mario's, pretty much homeland or whatever you call it, like that, the Mario verse. I guess there's another game centered around it, which is pretty cool. And I did say a new Mario game. So, I guess we got two. We got the Mario Party and we got freaking Mario and Luigi. It's pretty cool. We didn't get Mario Odyssey, but I feel like we don't need to. We got enough in the bag of just Mario games, pretty much, what Nintendo's throwing out there. But a new one, like, this is interesting. It really got me wanting to play the Mario and Luigi series, which I do remember actually owning in GBA, and I completely forgot about it. But yeah, I'm kind of interested to seek more of, like, what is in the universe, or what really is the story of, like, Mario and Luigi. So I'm looking forward to find out. And also there was a couple of other games, like MIO was a nice one. It was like some Metroidvania, like, platformer kind of deal. And there's been, like, a huge deal of Metroidvanias out there, so why not pop another one? This one looks nice. Is it up there with Prince of Persia? Is it up there with, like, Silksong or something like that? I don't know. Also, no Silksong. People were just freaking talking about, like, hey, where's Silksong? And I'm like, okay, well, people won't shut up about Silksong with the amount of platformers and Metroidvanias. Come on. So, like, Hollow Knight is not the only one. I get it. It's the most popular out there right now, and people really wanted it. And, in some cases, I wanted it just to see people's reactions go nuts, but there was none. And there doesn't need to be, because one of the biggest announcements was Metroid Prime 4. And can I just say, like, I forget how fine Samus is. She is stunning on that suit. I know it's like we know her or something like that, and pretty much I don't know why that people don't really, really put her in the same mindset of, like, as stylish gaming babes that are slaying, that are pretty much like, like Bayonetta and Stellar Blade. I feel like Samus could easily be up there with them. I don't know. That's what I was I was like, man, she is styling that suit or something like that. But yeah, styling in a good sense, because this game looks amazing. Beyond, it's called. Looking forward to. Many people was like, I guarantee you there's a good amount that already knew that was coming, because it probably wasn't a surprise. What would be a surprise is a double whammy. A freaking Metroidvania, like, they announced that, like, oh, we have one last one after that. Ooh, man, that would easily be better than Xbox, because Xbox was literally up there. I don't know if they're trying to compete against, like, the best showcase or direct compared to Xbox showcase, because that was really good. But for this one particularly, like, I guess it's just, somewhere in second place so far, at least for me. It is a very good direct. But what makes it amazing is this new Zelda game where you literally play as Zelda. And I was looking at it, I was like, I pretty much didn't understand the concept, but now thinking about it, I was like, man, we never actually played as Zelda. I don't recall. And here's the thing. I am not a Zelda or, Zelda fan when it comes down to the game series. For its own name, I feel like it only makes sense. And another thing is that this is the year of female protagonists. There is so many games, so many good games that are just hitting, that are loved by so many people with female protagonists that are absolutely killing it out there. And they're all just like glorious in their own ways. Princess Peach was killing it. I don't know, Stellar Blade was out there with, not only with a good, like, one of the best games, like, PlayStation, I believe. And we got Perfect Dark, making a big announcement. And and there's, like, more. But now adding another one into that roster was like, yeah, Zelda. You get to play as Zelda. And also I like the concept of, like, using different items and getting to where you at within the series. So it's like, I'm looking forward to, like, more aspects of this gameplay, because whoever made, like, Zelda is actually having a lot of fun of just, like, creating, and the freedom of it. It is so good to be, a Zelda fan, of just the amount of options and games that are out there. And this would be one of them where I never thought it would actually, be a big deal. But now seeing people's reaction and stuff like that, because I'm not a Zelda fan, I don't really play all the games. The thing is that I couldn't even finish Breath of the Wild. It's too big. And it's also not really my kind of game. It's like, and that maybe I say the same for other open world games, but it's like, man, I'm happy for the others that are just like, getting another piece of the pie within the Zeldaverse. But yeah, other than that, there's no freaking movie announcements or anything. I was like, damn. Also, a Donkey Kong game. There's another one, and I thought it was going to be something new, I thought it was gonna be like, it would be cool if there was like a Donkey Kong movie. I still was, on about like, oh man, my ideas for a good Donkey Kong movie. But of course, Nintendo would look at me and be like, okay, you're sick. And I'm like, it's a good story. It's sad. It's depressing. It's beautiful. Yeah, no wonder Nintendo. They're not gonna listen to me. But yeah, I just know for a fact that there's Zelda. Speaking of Zelda, hey, good job on the game, man. I'm so proud of you. Oh my gosh. Also, there was other announcements. There was a Hello Kitty game that was cool. There was the Funko game that doesn't look good, like Funko Fusion. It was questionable. There was a new Dempa, man. What the heck is that? New stuff for Illusion Island. There was also Marvel and Capcom collection. That looks cool. For anyone that's collectors of those, I guess add another one. I wonder if the physical is gonna be out there. That'll be nice. And also, what is it? Like Stray. Oh yeah, Stray's on the Switch. That's cool. I mean, now we get more cat games. My, Big Kitty, Big City, Big Kitty. I think that the new one is, or whatever it's called. And also, yeah, Stray. Just add another one in there. There's not a lot of stuff from the Wholesome Direct. I was kind of like, damn, there really is not a lot of. There's no farming games. There's no like wholesome farm games or something like that, which I'm like surprised. I was like, oh, I guess Nintendo was like kind of over it. They're like looking at the market. It's like, yeah, we're done on this, farming, because it used to have like a bunch of them, and yeah, it just doesn't have it anymore. I don't know where to go. I was like, is like no more farming games, no more like updates for Star Valley or something like that, or what's going on with Dreamlight Valley? Nope. Romancing Saga. I kind of want to dive into that series, but I just didn't really feel like it. I don't know. There was some other stuff here. Also, new games for the online experience for Switch Online, or whatever it's called. Is it called? Yeah, Nintendo Switch Online with all the retro games in there. Turok. When they were showing the 17 plus logo, whatever it is, I was like hoping Conquer would be somewhere in there, but I guess it isn't. Perfect Dark. I didn't know that was a mature game, but okay, I guess it is or something. But yeah, there was like I forget the stuff. Oh yeah, there was a couple of stuff from the Game Boy, but I don't know much about it. I don't really care. And Luigi's Mansion 2. The thing about me is that I always want to play the second Luigi's Mansion before I jump into the third one. So I was waiting for this. I was really waiting for this. And yeah, I guess that's it so far. I don't know. There could be some stuff that I miss here and there. Some stuff that I wished I was there, like the Olympics game. Like you didn't mention. Okay. But yeah. Also, no On Your Tail. I saw a demo that was coming out for the Switch, but I guess it's not announced here. Other than that, that was my talk about the whole Switch Nintendo Direct. It was not bad. It was actually pretty well done. I know that it doesn't need to be perfect in any sense, but I kind of adore it. Anyways, I'm out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and jazz. Man, I gotta get practice with this like gaming to gaming and talk ratio for a skate game. Usually my brain juices be flowing, but this is different because I have to look at a list of the games that I miss and stuff to actually really talk a bit more. Is there anything I miss? No. Okay. See you. One love to peace. God bless.